we were capable of playing like how we play today, every day, no matter what team it is, no matter who it's against. I mean, it's just our mindset and how we come out and how we attack the day. I mean, because we were before the game even started, we already had set in our mind that number 2 wasn't going to beat us. I mean, we weren't going to allow them to run the ball on us. And I mean, we came out and we showed that on the field. I mean, it's things like that we have to do every week, just to play how we know we can play.
D-Jack had a big game, 14 tackles. I know he's one of the emotional leaders on this defense. How good was it to see him come out and have a big game?
I mean, it's huge when you can get some of your leaders and some of those guys to make big plays in key moments. Because I mean, it may be a little bit different than just a regular player or just somebody on the team making a big play. I mean, you feel it a little bit more when one of those leaders makes one of those plays. I mean, it's an energy builder. I mean, we needed that energy. You could tell how involved and how in tune the crowd was into the game and how loud it got when we did make those plays. So for him to have a game like that, I mean, especially when it's do or die for us to need it, I mean, that's big.
How proud are you, or how proud are you of the way you guys, even when you fell back behind and the offense wasn't doing much, so you guys stuck together tight throughout the game?
I mean, pretty much this whole season has been about handling adversity. And I mean, you're going to face adversity no matter what you do in life, no matter what you're going through. I mean, it's just so happened that we ran into adversity early in the game, but we knew, I mean, we stick it on, we stick it out, keep playing nose defense, keep playing nose ball. I mean, we'll eventually get it rolling and things will get going. I mean, we just need, our team is one of those type of teams that just needs one play, one spark. I mean, once it's sparked, it's on.
Coach Taggart said that all week everybody's talking about how physical Boston College is. How personally did you guys take that as a defense?
We took that very personally. I mean, I don't think nobody understands how personal we took that. I mean, for you to come in and just think you're gonna punk us and just run the ball all over us and do this and do that. I mean, nobody here is built like that. Nobody here comes from that. I mean, we're not scared of anybody. We're not running away from anybody, shying away from anybody. I mean, if somebody wants us, they can come find us and they can come get us. I mean, that's what they did today. They thought they were gonna run the ball on us. Thought they were gonna come in and just out physical us. I mean, that wasn't the case.
Coach Taggart said that he really thought this was the first time he saw all 11 guys really flying to the ball on defense. You get that impression it was a very unified effort across the board?
It was definitely a unified effort. I mean, like I said, we did some of those things early on in the year, but I mean, like I said, it's just consistency. Just making sure that we do it the whole game. Because I mean, you could say the whole game, everybody was flying around this game. I mean, we haven't had many games like that. I mean, it's little spits and spans where you can see that the defense flying around, we'll make a play, but then we gotta stick in and hold that same energy the whole game.
You're an in-state guy. Next week against Florida, always a big game anyway. Does it add a little bit more knowing that the bowl streak comes down to that game?
It definitely adds more. I mean, you asked me, this the biggest game of the year. I mean, against those people we don't like, I mean, they don't like us, they come in here, I mean, it's going to be blood, sweat, tears. I mean, it's do or die for us. I mean, we got to win this game. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to have a win. And Florida coming into our house, and we're going to show them what's up.
Coach said that some of the jet sweeps they ran kind of maybe took the defense's eyes off some of the big plays and allowed them to have those big plays later in the game. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I can agree with that. But again, that's not an excuse for those big plays. I mean, it's just simply guys paying attention to the little things, paying attention to the keys, and just knowing how to execute their assignment.
But just misreading those keys, especially after they started running some sweeps, is that what you'd say would kind of open up those big plays for them today?
No, I wouldn't say that's what opened up those big plays. I mean, it's just guys were playing with good eyes the whole game. I mean, it's just those couple plays. Somebody might try to make a play that they don't need to make, or somebody may just try to do somebody else's job. I mean, it's just simple things like that. That's why I say it's easily fixable. It's just being locked in the whole game and just doing your assignment.
You said earlier that you kind of, BC, you thought they were going to come in and just thought they'd be able to out physical and outrun the ball. How much was kind of last year and what they were able to do last year in that game really motivation for the team this week?
I mean, it was all the motivation we needed, and then for them to say that they're gonna just punk us around the ball, I mean, that was just over the top and more motivation. Because I mean, we played poorly last year. I mean, got pretty much ran out of their stadium, so I mean, we had to come back and bounce back with a win this year. But I mean, the style and the fashion that they won that game last year left a sour taste in our mouth, so we couldn't let that happen again.
How are you guys, with Coach Barnett being up in the box, how are you guys handling that on the sideline? What is that? I mean, Coach Taggart said it gives him a better view, but how are you guys handling things without him up down the sideline?
I mean, it's not too much of a difference because I mean, if you need to talk to him, if he needs to talk to you, you just grab the headsets and talk to him. I mean, I feel like if he's more comfortable up there, then I mean, we're more comfortable with him being up there. I mean, it's whatever best works for him because he has to call and he's the mastermind behind the whole defense plan. So I mean, I mean, he likes it and he loves it. And I mean, we seem to be playing perfectly fine without him being down on the field. So I mean, I love it.
You guys have kept your attitudes up despite the losses, but what can a win do for you guys, just kind of emotionally?
A win could do a lot of things. For this program right now, I mean, we needed that win. That win was big for us. Because nobody ever stopped believing, especially on this team. I mean, nobody ever gave up, ever stopped believing. But it's just that win that, I mean, sometimes when you lose, you forget what winning feels like. And for us to get this win and to just have that winning feeling again, I mean, it's huge for it's huge for our team, and huge for our program right now. I mean, it's going to help us turn things back around.
Him's first pick. How proud of you?
I mean, that's my boy. That's my brother. I mean, I love him so much. I mean, and he works hard every day. I mean, just for him to be paid on game day by getting a pick. I mean, I told him he was gonna get a pick today. I just said, make sure you don't drop it. But I mean, it came to him and he caught it. And I mean, coach said make plays early and often. I mean, we started making plays. From the jump as soon as the game started. So I mean, that was that. And I mean, I'm proud of him and I'm glad he made the play.
If this win was big, what would it mean to beat the Gators next week, to obviously beat the rival and then keep the streak alive?
That would mean everything. I mean, that's all we're playing for right now. It's like I said, it's do or die. At this point, I mean, we can't afford anything else but a win. So that's all we talking about. We're gonna win next week, and we're gonna beat the Gators.
All right.